I just want to get on here and talk for a couple minutes just about what it's like to be a realtor. I get asked sometimes, I've been doing this for 10 years now, I get asked people, they say, hey, what is the day in the life of a realtor? Either because they're interested in getting into real estate or because they've already got their license and they want to know, hey, what do you do on a daily basis? And the answer to that question is, man, it's hard to set and say, hey, I'm going to do this on this specific day. There are certain things that I do on specific days, but a lot of it is just contingent upon my clients that I'm working with because they have jobs, and when realtors work is when other people don't, right? So I'm showing houses when somebody's off work, or I'm showing houses, hey, when it's Martin Luther King Day, that's coming up. Somebody's gonna want to see a house. That's not a day off for me. That is a work day for me. Weekends are work days for me. When the open houses happen, Saturday, Sunday. So when other people are off, that's when realtors are working. And so you have to be okay with that. The other thing that realtors do all the time, they're just on the phone constantly, whether it's texting, emailing, or talking on the phone, man, you just have to be on the phone a lot. And this can be, kind of hard to do when you have a family, right? To just kind of be away from your phone. Because again, people, when they're calling you and texting you, is going to be on their time when it's convenient for them. And you want to be able to respond well and quickly to whoever you're working with, right? Because if not, they're probably going to try to move on to some other realtor. Rightfully so. They want somebody who's going to represent them in their best interest. And so if you want to be a realtor, you better get used to talking on the phone. If you can't do that, then you shouldn't be a realtor. There's a statistic out there that says 4 out of 5 realtors don't make it past the first 2 years of being licensed. And it's true. It's true. You probably know 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people who have gotten their license and they were gone within a year or two. It's because the job's hard. And I'm not saying it's harder than any other industry. I'm just saying it's hard. It's not as easy as everybody thinks it is. All right, it's not just opening a door and showing a house. There's so many parts that a realtor specifically has to bring every part together, right? On a daily basis. I'm talking to buyers, sellers, lenders, insurance companies, brokers, title companies, attorneys, right? I talk to so many people on a daily basis, contractors, and whatever you can think of. And that's just a big part of it. And again, this isn't me complaining, this is me explaining what it is. And because, like I said, a lot of people don't know exactly what realtors do. I mean, and if we don't tell you, then you probably think we're just sitting on our butts, not doing anything. But if you get to a closing, man, that's already amazing enough, right? Because it's just a lot of stuff to coordinate to get to a closing. But if you got to a closing smoothly, it's not because it was easy. It was because your realtor did so many things to get you there. I mean, it's amazing to get to a closing table. It's amazing when there's so many different moving parts, so many different people that have to be involved, so many approvals that have to happen just to get you there. And your realtor should be the one coordinating and making sure that it all goes smoothly. And what that means is I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone all day, making sure that that closing attorney did what they're supposed to do, making sure that that lender's doing what they're supposed to do, making sure that my client is doing what they're supposed to do. And so that's what it's like being a realtor. You're constantly communicating with people, you're constantly problem solving, and your schedule is crazy. Your schedule is you're contingent upon what your client schedule is. So if you think you got what it takes to be a realtor, give me a call.